Here we go.
Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're all well on this amazing, beautiful, wonderful Saturday. That's it, baby. It's the weekend. We made it through the week. But there's been a lot happening. And you are looking amazing. But we have got some meat and potatoes to get into as we have these raging wildfires that are, well, just raging through California, LA. With some of these fires, like the big fire, 0% containment, 0% containment. You've even got drone crashes with aeroplanes in the sky now. Lots going on. You've got the likes of Paris Hilton and Mel Gibson actually watching their houses burn to the ground. You've got Paris Hilton even starting to put funds together to try and help people. But there's a lot going on. And what with these fires, we start hearing some, we'll call them conspiracy theories, but generally the difference between fact and conspiracy theory is generally only a matter of time. But is there any truth to these fires being intentionally set because of a future? Let's get into it. What they're saying. California Wildfires deliberately set for Agenda 2030 and smart cities. Fact-checking the bizarre claims. LA wildfires wreak havoc, sparking bizarre conspiracy theories. Are they that bizarre, though? That's the thing. Are they really that bizarre? To have fires that are worse than fires that we've ever seen before. Ever. There is this smart city agenda for the future. Let's get into it. Conspiracy theories claiming the pretext for a smart city development under the UN's 2030 agenda. Multiple wildfires have wreaked havoc in Los Angeles County, causing massive destruction and forcing tens of thousands to evacuate their homes. Currently, 4 major blazes are raging across the region, with at least 10 reported fatalities, though the exact toll remains uncertain as rescue and investigation efforts continue. Which we know, there's not really a massive amount. There's a lot of people helping, but it's getting to them. Once these fires start and the winds carry them, look, it's a melting pot of disaster. Amid the chaos, a bizarre claim, again, we'll say claim, not so much bizarre, because, look, it is what it is, has emerged on social media, alleging that the California wildfires were intentionally started as a part of a criminal land grab to construct smart cities under the United Nations 2030 agenda. What's the truth? Some users on Threads and X, formerly Twitter, allege that the raging wildfires in California are part of a conspiracy to implement the UN's 2030 agenda, specifically focusing on smart city development. Later on, an X post on January the 8th echoed a similar claim made on Threads, suggesting Los Angeles is being developed into a smart city, drawing parallels to the devastating Lahaina fires in Maui. And this is the thread here. Let's see if I can pull that down. Los Angeles Pacific Palisades is totally engulfed in flames, and very interestingly, LA is positioned to be an AI smart city by 2028. Was it a targeted DEW strike to grab up some more precious land? Now stick a pin in it. Multiple wildfires have wreaked havoc in Los Angeles County, causing massive destruction and forcing tens of thousands to evacuate their homes. Currently, 4 major blazes are raging across the region with at least 10 reported fatalities. Amid this chaos, a bizarre claim has emerged. Are we reading the same thing again, are we? Let's not do that. I looked, and sure enough, LA is most certainly on the WEF AI Smart City list, the post said. In fact, by 2028, LA is poised to be a fully operational AI-based smart city just like Lahaina. Another similar post claimed, let's talk about Smart LA 2028 and how the LA fires have conveniently aligned with their urban redevelopment agenda. Fires cleared land. Land that's suddenly available for reimagining neighborhoods in line with smart city visions. One more chimed in. Los Angeles Pacific Palisades is totally engulfed in flames, and very interestingly, LA is positioned to be an AI smart city by 2028. Was it a targeted DEW strike to grab up some more precious land? PolitiFact's investigation revealed these claims to be unfounded. It depends what side PolitiFact leans on, though, isn't it? How trustworthy is PolitiFact for an outlet to come out and say, well, they're unfounded, but if they are genuinely on the list and there is an agenda for future reimagining of this area, then again, I love it when these places say that, oh, these things have been debunked. They've definitely been debunked. Why have they definitely been debunked? Because this place says it has. All right. Contrary to the claims, an examination of the 2024 World Economic Forum's list of the world's top smart and sustainable cities did not include Los Angeles. What's the truth? Could be the truth that it was just left off purposefully not to throw up any suspicions, because people obviously automatically look on these lists, see it's there, and then it starts the rumour mill. As of January 9th, officials have not determined the exact cause of the Southern California wildfires. However, experts attribute the blazes to a mix of dry conditions and strong winds. These posts were flagged as part of the Meta's ongoing efforts to counter the spread of false news and misinformation on the newsfeed. I find that quite interesting as well, just as Zuckerberg has a complete change of, oh, I'm definitely going to make sure that we're not spreading misinformation and disinformation now. Trust me, I'm all over it. Change man. Is he that changed? Has he allowed any of the people who he's banned from the platform back on, such as the chap behind Modernity News, for instance? Has he let him back on yet? Oh, we'll see. I don't think he has to this day. But he's definitely trustworthy now. Definitely. According to PolitiFact, similar conspiracy theories about wildfires in Maui, Canada, and Spain have been debunked. Smart city development typically involves upgrading existing infrastructure, not destroying homes and rebuilding from scratch. Final verdict, social media posts claim Los Angeles is on the WEF's smart city list are unfounded. Los Angeles is not listed among WEF's top smart cities. I do not agree with this, where it says smart city development typically involves upgrading existing infrastructure. It depends what the plans are. It depends whether they want to completely reimagine. Reimagine is reimagining things. It is to completely change the way that something looks. And sometimes it's easier and more cost effective to simply pull down and start again, especially if the pull down is done by an act of God. So, final verdict, I'd say that's final verdict from this place, not necessarily the true final verdict. In 2015, the United Nations adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, which includes 17 goals aimed at ending poverty, protecting the planet, and addressing inequalities. How well's that going? You only have to answer that question to answer the other question of, is it definitely out of the realms of possibility that these fires were intentionally set? I'm not saying they were. I'm just saying that when you start spouting that this is our goals and this is what we want to end, and then you look at the individual countries and what has actually happened inside them, they don't rarely move hand in hand with these. They want people to have the perception on paperwork that they are all these fantastic countries that are doing fantastic things and everyone's happy, when every country is currently a shower of shite, with most people that live inside them wanting to fucking leave. Smart city technology typically involves enhancing existing infrastructure, such as improving transportation or adding fire detection systems, rather than burning it down. I like how it says it typically involves, not always involves. Never ever would we look at burning anything down. Just typically or usually. Usually, you see, we don't always burn shit down to the ground. But there you go. There you go. So there's a lot of people who think these are intentionally set. There is, in fact, some evidence that potentially would suggest that it's not beyond the realms of possibility, but then you've got some places that are saying it's definitely not intentionally set. Let me know what you think down below. and give me your reason, the absolute reason that you believe these were or were not intentionally set. Keep your eyes peeled. There'll be another video later on today. Love you all. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. Please do. And like the video. It makes me smile. Love you all. Mwah.